America's Stonehenge is located in North Salem, New Hampshire. It's a complex of stone structures which are chambers underground, standing stones, underground drains, and even inscriptions that have been found or markings on some of the rocks. It covers about 15 acres, and I'm standing at one of the astronomical alignments. The site's been under investigation for about 60 years, and we're still trying to answer the questions of who built the site, what the site was used for, and how old the site is.
When this site was opened to the public in 1958, it was first called Mystery Hill Caves. It is indeed a hill of great wonder, a hill that up to this time has posed more questions than definitive answers. Many New Englanders still do not know that a true prehistoric site lies right here in southern New Hampshire, shrouded in mystery and wonder.
We've been studying America's Stonehenge for approximately 60 years. We've been conducting research on the historic period as well as the prehistoric period. The historic period, we found many interesting things went on the site. During the 1800s, a gentleman named Jonathan Patty lived on top of the hill. He was a retired shoemaker. And during the time he lived here, many stones were taken off the site by quarrymen from Lawrence and Andover, Massachusetts. We estimate perhaps 40 to 60% of the site is missing today. Much damage was done to the main site. Mr. Patty also was an abolitionist, part of the Underground Railway. He was a station master. This was a main station. And we have a historical document saying how the slaves would pass from Shawshene Village in Massachusetts up to this site, and then they would continue further into Concord or Epsom, New Hampshire, then up to Canada for freedom. The site also was written about in 1907 by Edgar Gilbert. The first history of Salem was written, and he shed some light on what the Pattys did here, and during that time period what went on the site, but it was still a mysterious site at that time period, and that was 90 years ago.
I led a small group of high school archaeology students through the site. Come with us as we examine the Oracle Chamber.
It doesn't have light. Can I see that for a second? Because I want to see that.
It's hot.
Oh, what's that? Spiders. What is that? There's a cord. An electrical cord. Ah! Oh.
Go ahead in.
I'm going to go in here. I'll hold it. Where are you going?
Need to hold it.
And then I can look through here.
Yeah, you can see what's happening out here, right?
People see me. Oh, well, it was all dark. No.
Well, let's look.
Where are you? Look, there's a fuse box.
That's good, Rachel. Give me. Okay, I'm gonna come in on you like this, yeah. All right, now down here. Okay, go down, look at the ibex on the left side there.
The ibex in the frame.
I never noticed that was there before.
I know how far back it goes. All right, climb in.
Well, be careful because the stones could move.
Yeah, don't go in. Light.
That's like a cupboard.
Because maybe it goes back. It just goes back. Look at it, it's like a little. Wasn't that the little bedroom one? No, it's not big enough for a bedroom. You can fit in. A little kid like maybe a baby.
How about the camera seeing? Sarah's head's in the way. Put the light in there. Yeah, that's a little cupboard.
Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, that's awesome. This is like a shelf. Look at how flat this is.
The Sulphurberg, show us where the speaking tube is. Put the light up there so you can see. That's a speaking tube. Maybe you could scare someone outside. This is the south-facing chamber. During the time that Mr. Pate, who had the farmhouse here, lived in this area, it is possible that his wife put these lilacs up at the top of here, late early 1800s. So that's probably why they're up there now. Totally south-facing, so you get light all the time in through here. They don't know what this was used for. Just above the oracle chamber lies a 4.5-ton stone sacrificial table. Speak to us. Make some funny noises. Are you spooky?
You should have her have the light and have her light up her face so you can see her.
Very good, Sarah. Keep it up.
Perhaps one of the most important questions is the age of the site. How have we dated America's Stonehenge? The work began in the 1960s. We were able to date a piece of root growing through a wall, which dated to 1690. That put it back before the first settler, Jonathan Patty, lived on the site. 1969 and 1970, we obtained charcoal from a stratigraphic layer called level C, and this charcoal was located next to a stone wall with a number of stone tools. And the charcoal was dated, one sample dated to 3,000 years, the other sample dated to 4,000 years. And we also found that the stones on the site were quarried off the bedrock, shaped using stone tools. So this is another piece of evidence that it was a Stone Age site, and not built during a time when metal tools were used. And another method we used to date the site was astronomical alignments. The Earth's tilt has changed, and it's a slow cycle, which takes approximately 41,000 years. Because of the error in the alignments today, we were able to date the site 20 years ago to approximately 1800 BC plus or minus a number of years.